Right then, day three of the second test match between England and India at Lords. Crucial day again, isn't it? For both teams, England as well as India. It's been a attritional battle this test match so far. India 364 all out. Then England lost two wickets back to back thanks to Mohammad Siraj, who got rid of Dom Simley and Hasib Hamid of successive deliveries. And there was this partnership then between Joe Root and opener, Joe Root and opener Rory Burns. Of course, Rory Burns fell to Mohammad Shami towards the fag end of the second day, and all eyes now then on Joe Root, who is nearing his half century. Play has of course started on the third day. This is, like I said, is going to be crucial because both teams would want to take that lead. England are still trailing India by over 240 runs with 7 wickets in hand. But you have to remember the rest of the England batting lineup hasn't really covered itself in glory, especially if you look back at the test series against India a few months back in India. And then again in the first test match, it was Joe Root really who made up for the bulk of the runs. In the first innings, he got a half century, he got 100 in the second innings, and now again looking so good in that first innings at Lords. Joe Root truly leading England from the front. The others have to step up. They'd want some runs from Johnny Best, or they'd want some runs from Moeen Ali, Josh Butler, Sam Curran. We all know is capable. So that is going to be the focus for England today. India, again, like England had struck crucial blows in that first hour. They got rid of KL Rahul, who was batting beautifully. They got rid of him on the second ball of the day. They got rid of Ajinkya Rahane, who has anyway been struggling for form and for runs. Can India make those early incisions? Can India make those early breakthroughs? That is something Virat Kohli will be really keen to see. Mohammad Siraj, of course, has been the pick of the India bowlers, picking up those 2 wickets so far. The other one going to Mohammad Shami, Jasprit Bumrah, Ishant Sharma, the other pieces. Of course, there's Ravindra Jadeja as well. Some question marks over R. Ashwin not playing in this test match after Shardul Thakur was injured. But well, that's the way the cookie has crumbled for the Indians. They've decided to go in with Ishant Sharma in place of Shardul Thakur, who's yet to, of course, make an impact. But we all know how experienced he is and what level of skill set he has. Lords has had a history, hasn't it? It's the mecca of world cricket. India have had some fond stories there as well. Saurav Ganguly and Rahul Dravid debuted. Saurav Ganguly, of course, getting that historic 100. Rahul Dravid falling short by 5 runs all those years ago in 1996. Then again, 2014 is when India won only the second Test match at Lords. Remember, Ajinkya Rahane played a crucial role. Ravindra Jadeja played a crucial role, as did Ishant Sharma. He picked up all those wickets on the final day as England hurtled to defeat. This Test match is still very nicely poised. The Trent Test match, India would have thought it was their Test match. They would have backed themselves to win it. They needed 157 runs on the final day with 9 wickets in hand, but unfortunately, no play was possible because of rain. The final day was washed out, and that Test match ended in a draw. So this one then, again, luckily yesterday we had there was no weather interruptions. It was a beautiful day for batting mostly. On the first day, it was a delayed toss. It was a delayed start. 15 minutes. Play started 15 minutes behind schedule. But still, 90 overs were possible, and India made the most of that. Trying conditions, overcast conditions, but England's bowling lineup, bowling attack, apart from James Anderson, has been a bit of a concern so far in this Test match. But he himself is such a one-man army, right? He's experienced, he's wily, he has all these variations up his sleeves, and he finished with his 31st 5 wicket haul. Good support also from Ollie Robinson. But for now, all the focus and the attention on Joe Root and Johnny Bairstow. Of course, they want Moeen Butler and Sam Curran to get among the runs as well. This is going to be, like I said, attritional day of Test cricket. Hopefully, we'll get through the third day without any weather interruptions, without any rain interruptions, and we'll see who is poised how at the end of the day. Of course, Boria Majumdar will join you for his updates at lunch, and I'll come back to you with more of the stumps. Narit Sarangi has just come in with a comment. It's a good test match going on. Happy to see it's a very good test match going on so far. Narit, it's just been a pleasure to watch. This is why you watch Test cricket. This is exactly why you watch Test cricket. As Joe Root brings up his half century there, another half century for the England captain. Truly been in amazing, amazing form. He's just hit Siraj for a boundary. He's just played it off his pads. There was a bit of an excited appeal from Mohammad Siraj, but then he's always excited when he's appealing. Lost a couple of reviews there. That one review of Joe Root when he was on 10, he struck him on the pad. Um, that India again, like I said, that's something that they have to be really wary of how they use their DRS. And this time there was an excited appeal from Mohammad Siraj, but no reaction there from Virat Kohli. He chose not to review that at all. But of course, uh, there was no bat. There was nothing in it for the for there was nothing in it there really. So they didn't go for that. They didn't go for the DRS. And the very next ball, Joe Root belted that, played that beautifully through the covers to bring up his half century. So that's really that's another good start, and that's another great start for the England captain Joe Root. Can he go on and make it count and make it another big one? So already a lot happening there. Joe Root, there was an excited or enthusiastic appeal from Mohammad Siraj. Nothing from Virat Kohli. Didn't want to go for the DRS. And the very next ball, Joe Root played that through the covers to bring up his half century. He's just been in such sublime form. He was dominant in India, and he's been in great form in England as well. Half century in the first innings, 100 in the second innings, and now another 50 to begin with at Lords. Can India get rid of Joe Root quickly? Can they get rid of Johnny Bairstow early? Both dangerous batsmen. Joe Root, of course, in tremendous form, probably among the best, arguably among the best batsmen in world cricket at the moment. But remember, Johnny Bairstow, he's not been among the runs, but he can be a very, very dangerous customer, an extremely dangerous customer. Joe Root and Johnny Bairstow together. India would want to make those early breakthroughs. Well, then that's that. Then England are currently 124 for three. Joe Root has gone past his half century. England will want to try and get as close to the India total. Of course, 200, still about 240 runs adrift, and India will try and hope for those early breakthroughs. Hopefully, preferably in the form of Joe Root as early as they can. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back very soon. Do subscribe to Sports Today. Stay tuned with us. There's plenty more coming up through the course of this very exciting test. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.